behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, all right, everybody, it's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a couple moments. But before we get to that, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click the bell. And anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And we'd love to hear from you in the comments section, so leave a comment there. And you can go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV and follow us there. And you can inbox us as well, comment on the things you see. And we love email too, so email us at paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And you can use that not just if you're a band or solo artist, but if you're a fan as well. Send us an email and we'd love to talk to you. And we're going to recap all this at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Klamath, Oregon, we have Erin Barker today. And she's a talented artist, obviously. And I think you're going to agree, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But here's another quick word from Small World TV, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Take a look at all of the types of shows we're seeking. Let us help you share your creativity. For more information, email us at smilepublishing007@gmail.com, or you can visit our website, swtvgetyourchannel.now.site.
Okay, and we're back, and with us from Klamath Falls, Oregon, we have Erin Barker. Thanks for joining us, Erin.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here today. We've had a couple of complications, but at least we're here now. That's the important thing. So,
Sure.
So why don't we start off by the obvious question? Tell us a little bit about how it started for you as being a musician, because as you know, everyone got their start in their own way. I'm sure you got your own story on that.
Sure, of course. Well, I never really knew that I was musical or that I was a musician. Didn't grow up in a musical household, although my biological father is a musician, singer and a drummer. But I didn't grow up around that. I did enjoy singing as a child, though. And one day when I was in my room singing some show tunes, I was about 12, 13 years old, maybe. And my dad walked by the door and he kind of stopped and looked at me and he said, "Erin, that was really good." And it was at that moment that I realized that maybe, I don't know, maybe I could sing. And so I always had an interest in acting as well. Grew up in moving around a lot, but mostly in Southern California, LA area. Did a lot of acting growing up. My parents were very supportive of that, put my sister and I into acting lessons. And after seeing that I had an interest in singing, my dad put us into singing lessons as well. I have a twin sister who I took these classes with. We entered a contest when we were 18 years old to sing the national anthem at Dodger Stadium, which we won. So we sang the national anthem for a Dodger Angel game when we were, I think 17 years old. Joined a band when we were about 18, 19 years old. The band was called the Mojo Project. Sang as backup singers. I played as a rhythm guitar player. We were with them for several years. They became our family. I released my first solo album with them backing me. The album is called Starting Over, and that was in the late 90s. I ended up taking a break from music for a really long time due to personal problems, issues that came up in my life, also starting a family. And just returned to music a few years ago and just kind of jumped right back in. It was like riding a bike, I guess. And I've been focusing since COVID hit. I've been focusing more on recording, which I found is I love it almost as much as I love performing live. There's a different love there, but I love it just as much. And I've just been kind of honing my recording skills and building my studio, and that's where I'm at right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's quite a story, and I'm glad you're doing what you're doing, and hope you'll be around for a while. Why don't you tell us some of the mainstream artists, like the popular artists you grew up with that really, that you idolized, that helped you with your sound there?
Oh, totally. So I guess my favorites would be classic rock, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love Elton John, Cat Stevens, the Beatles. They all basically shaped who I am. A lot of female artists as well, Cyndi Lauper, Madonna. I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. Just a very eclectic sort of music. CCR, Jane's Addiction, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you go back quite a ways from the 60s all the way to the 90s, so that's a good range of music there. So
Yeah.
So I can see where you got your sound at. Everybody that's watching this right now might want to know where to download your music or where to follow you on all the social media thing. Why don't you give everybody the lowdown on that?
Sure. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can find me at Erin Elizabeth Barker. You can find my music on Tidal, Pandora, anywhere that all of the major platforms. If you just look up Erin Elizabeth Barker, everything that I've done is on there. Everything from the late 90s all the way to my current projects. I have a couple of albums. I have some collaborations out there that you may want to check out. So, and genres that extend from one end to the other. A little bit of everything.
Oh, okay. Well, we do all genres here on Paul Mash TV, so that's the plus side about our show. And we're getting ready to watch one of your videos now. I think the name of that song is called "Live Life," I think. I'm sure there's it's self-explanatory, but maybe you can tell us a little bit about the story behind the song.
Right. So a lot of times when I write, I have an idea in mind. When I sit down, I start with the words. This one was different. I just kind of sat down at my recording studio and started playing with some sounds, and then the words just came to me. It was really interesting. It was it wrote itself, and it was a message to me. It was telling me, don't waste another day. Just do this. You need to enjoy your life. Live life to the fullest, dear. And that's where this song came from.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a great song, and I know everyone out there is dying to hear it, and we'll get to that in just a moment or so. But before we do, I want to thank you for coming on the show, Erin. And
thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you have anything new.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Well, without further ado, here's "Live Life" by Erin Barker right here on Paul Mash TV. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
I want to